Hey guys, welcome to another Skull Mods video. I'm Skull, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make yourself your very own Nerf face mask. A lot of us know while playing Nerf that it can be painful to get shot in the eye or around the face. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a very cheap face shield that is untinted and will not fall off easily. And what I mean by not tinted is a lot of us usually just wear goggles. And the problem with that is either they can fog up easily and fall off and wobble around, causing you to have to fix them, or they're sunglasses. And if you're playing a nighttime game, or even just inside, if you're playing a game inside, the sunglasses will restrict your vision and it will make it hard to find darts, and just daily functions, it will make it hard to do. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. Now the materials you're going to need are scissors, masking tape, clear container lid. This one's already cut, but I'll show you guys what I mean. A Sharpie, and your face mask. Now this is already cut, but I'll show you guys what. So starting off with the face mask. Now this is already cut because I was using it as something else. I was trying to increase my vision. But anyways, this is just a cheap face mask. It's really wobbly, but it works. And this covers your whole face, like so. And you can just see your eyes. And I like this one because it comes back a little bit, but it's still lightweight and you can still move around. Just like this right here. You can still move around. It's easy to move around. So now this just has a string, so you can easily connect it and go hands-free, which is the main portion of why we're doing this. Next up, you're going to need your plastic to cover your face. Now, what I would use is take a container. So these are a thin plastic. They're very flexible, but they're strong. If you don't have that, and this is already cut, so I'm just going to show you guys. Here's like a plastic lid. But this one's a bit thicker. You're going to want a thin one that when you go like this will wobble. And very important, when you put it up to your eye, like this, you will be able to see. You're not going to want it to be foggy, or else you won't be able to use this properly. This is also good, but it's a bit too hard. We want that flexible plastic, and you'll see why later. You're going to need tape. I prefer clear tape. Shows up a lot better. And your scissors are just for the cutting. So now let's assemble. Now first you're going to grab your mask. Now this already has the hole cut out, but I'll show you what I mean. So just go ahead and find out. So this had eye holes about here, and you could barely see. It was like maybe like that, and you could barely see anything. So I went ahead and made it bigger. Now you're just going to want to make sure everything is trimmed down properly. No sharp edges, anything like that, because that could hurt your eyes if you're moving around in it. So next you're going to want to grab your plastic. Now I already have this cut out, but if it's not cut out, what you're going to do is grab your plastic. This does have a sticker on it, and I don't know why, but that's okay. Grab your plastic and go ahead and put that on top of your mask. Grab yourself that Sharpie that I was talking about earlier, and just do a quick trace of the area. Like that. And then, once you're done that, if I just do this, once you're done that, you can easily, with a X-Acto knife or a pair of scissors, you can cut that out. But, of course, this is harder plastic to cut, but you can use it. And just, there we go. And, it is much easier to use that thinner plastic though. A lot easier to cut. And there we go. So now you would have this piece, and you could get rid of the Sharpie if it really bothered you. Of course, I have a sticker on mine, but that's why I'm not using it. But this is the idea, to put it on top. So go ahead and grab your plastic that you cut out. It doesn't have to be exactly sized. It can be a bit over, but mine is just perfectly shaped. Now what you're going to go ahead and do is get yourself two long pieces of tape that cover this amount, and this amount, and 2 shorter ones that just cover this amount. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quick. So I got my tape all cut up, It's just below me. And I got my mask. So what you're going to want to do is grab yourself your plastic. And if it was a round plastic, just make sure the semicircle is facing up so it looks like so. And that will allow your vision to be less obstructed. So now what you're going to do is just place this on top like so. Like that. Right? Okay? And you're going to put tape here and tape here, connecting the mask and the plastic. So I'm going to do that quick. Okay, so I finished. And you can see that it doesn't look too good. That's because you're going to need trim excess. So around the plastic, you're going to, if there's any like sticking out pieces like that, you're just going to trim that because you don't really need that. But just make sure you still have a good seal. So I'll just do this. And it'll just flatten it out and it'll give you a better feel, and you won't be able to see any tape from inside the mask, which is pretty important because you don't want to be staring at tape. There. Like that, and along the edges, if you have any pieces sticking out, you can just fix that. Like right here, I have a big piece sticking out. So we're just going to go like that and just snip that off. Just give it like a good feeling. And then once you're good with it, doesn't have to look perfect, you're ready. Now put this on, and I'll put this on really quick. So what you're looking for is a mask or this that doesn't restrict your vision. Now another problem that does occur is when you're breathing, your mask will get fogged up. And that's how I'm going to show you how to fix it. Now I'm going to take the mask off really quick. Now what you're going to want to do is right here near the mouth hole, just make it the tiniest bit bigger. So just easily, you can just cut a little slit, just so that it's bigger, like this. Doesn't have to be perfect. This is just to increase the area that you have to blow out. You're mainly going to want to do this at the mouth, not really the nose. Nose doesn't create as much condensation, fun fact. So mouth does because of the most moisture coming out. There we go. And you can see that the mouth is a bit bigger. So I'm going to just you can see that my lips are exposed. So this, when you blow out now, doesn't fog this up. Even if it does, you can easily just take a rag and wipe it down. But now, what you're looking for is that you can still see. It is not a distorted vision. Use something like a plastic bag, you're going to have distorted vision. And not only could that limit your ability to see, that can actually cause you to get a headache, because I did make one before this, and headache whenever I looked into it. So now you got this great mask, and whenever you get shot by a gun, your areas where your mask is are protected. Like the occasional time I'll get it like right in between the eye or in the eye. It's not very pleasant, but the fact that I have to wear goggles doesn't really want me to play. But if I have the goggles, it doesn't really allow me. But if I have this mask, I feel a lot more better because I'm not worried about it falling off. Like, this is pretty secure. Only moves if you move the band. If it is too loose, you can always tighten your cordage, or add more cordage. But overall, this is a great mask. It's next to nothing. You just need some tape, plastic container, and a cheap face mask. That can come with any Halloween costume, or you could buy it at the dollar store. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you guys use this idea for your next Nerf war. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next video.